On this edition of City Focus, we sit down with Mayor Gale to discuss the Mayor and Council retreat. We invite citizens to celebrate Georgia Cities Week with the City of Valdosta. The Metropolitan Planning Organization is looking for public comment for changes to the 2040 Transportation Vision Plan. The City of Valdosta and KLVB host cleanup days in the month of April. And we have Main Street Coordinator Missy Smith in studio to talk to us about the new season of Downtown Farm Days. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConaughey, the Media Coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 6th episode of City Focus in 2017. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. These are the most important topics that are happening in the city.
On March 23rd, the Valdosta Youth Council visited the Valdosta Police Department and listened to 2 speakers from the department. The group learned the best way to deal with an officer from Officer Venotis Williams, and was warned about the dangers of gangs by Detective Choice Barnes.
I'll know more now how to spot a gang and tell if they are a gang by just little symbols that I never knew before were gang symbols.
What about you, Will?
Yeah, like what he said, but now I know how to stop from being in a gang too, like what they look for, how to avoid it.
The group also discussed the Valdosta Youth Explosion event that they will host on April 27th.
The tickets are being printed soon, and that you can get your tickets soon, and the flyers will be handed out, and that we'll be doing it. We'll be handing out the flyers.
For more information, like the VYC Facebook page. The Valdosta Fire Department was given 2 mobile units by Valdosta City Schools, and now members of the department are helping to give the Regional Training Center a facelift.
We got had some trailers donated from the local school system to us that we could utilize for classrooms, and we had them brought in out here, and we're having to actually build decks in between them so we can better utilize the facilities with each other.
By doing most of the work in-house, they are saving the city lots on labor cost.
We're saving the city a lot of money in the labor cost that it would cost to come out here and have someone come out here and do it. The only expense is going to be the materials, and we're actually getting pretty good deals on that through Morrison's out of Nashville.
When completed, the training center will continue to host departments from all over.
The Valdosta Regional Training Center, and we offer, of course, we offer training for our guys at the Valdosta Fire Department. We have Georgia Fire Academy classes sponsored out here. We offer a recruit class out here for our new recruits, and we do extend the opening to outlying agencies that have utilized us, such as Thomasville and Moultrie have sent guys over to be involved in our recruit classes. We also do, we're conducting a Wiregrass EMT class right now, which is mainly our guys that are in it, but we do open it up to other fire departments to send people. We've had Moody participate, Lowndes County. We actually have some interest from Hayhara this time.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Fire Department. The Metropolitan Planning Organization is asking residents of Lowndes County for their comment on changes to the 2040 Transportation Vision Plan. They're hosting an open house at Wiregrass Georgia Technical College on April 4th from 4 to 7 p.m.
In accordance with the Valdosta Lowndes Metropolitan Planning Organization's public participation plan, the comment period for this amendment runs from March 13th through April 12th. Individuals can comment at the open house. They can go online to our website where we have a comment form where they can review the amendment there for these 3 projects.
The organization is hoping these changes will improve transportation throughout the county.
Those three projects are the combined project of exit 22 and exit 29, a reconstruction and redesign of those two interchanges, the redesign of exit 11, and the redesign of exit 2.
This is the public's chance to voice their opinion on the changes.
This is a way for the community to really find out more about these projects, and if they have concerns about them, to voice those concerns at this time about the proposed changes to those projects. We will have maps available of the designs of those interchanges at the open house for people to look at, because these are some pretty significant projects in our community, and we know that a lot of people want to know more about them.
For more information, contact Corey Hull at the Valdosta Lounge MPO. Spring cleaning isn't just for individuals. The City of Valdosta and KLVB are sprucing up Valdosta with 2 major cleanup days in April. April 8th is the Spring Electronic Recycling event.
We have 2 events coming up for Keep Lounge Valdosta Beautiful. The first is our electronics recycling event. That's our spring electronics recycling event. That's going to be on Saturday, April 8th from 9 until 1 at Mathis Auditorium. And what you can do there is you can take your old cell phones, cables, laptops, CPUs, monitors, those sorts of things, and take those things to be recycled. Since we started doing this event, we've collected 296 tons of electronics. It's many, many pounds. If you take into account the amount of space that would take up in a landfill, you can very easily see that, this event, is pretty worthwhile.
On April 22nd, the Great American Cleanup and Bulk Trash Amnesty Day coincide with Earth Day. Bulk trash can be dropped off at the City Hall Annex parking lot or the Public Works building.
The Great American Cleanup is going to be actually coincides with Earth Day. Every year I try to schedule it, as close to Earth Day as possible. Earth Day is April 22nd of every year. This year it falls on Earth Day, April 22nd. And what we're going to be doing there is, I guess you could say pretty much a countywide cleanup. In the city of Valdosta, we're partnering with the city, and they're going to be doing the Bulk Trash Amnesty Day. We're going to have 2 of those locations set up.
Volunteers are needed for both events.
One organization with 1 staff person, with the occasional intern, and just community volunteers, and a shoestring budget has collected over 1,203 tons. That's over 2,404,520 pounds of trash, litter, debris, and recyclables. Visit our website at klvb.net. Also find us on Facebook.
Create a login for access. Press report, then press camera icon to take photo. Press issue title to choose from the list the city provides. Add a description to provide more info. Click the map to save your location. Press submit and you're all finished. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play to download Valdosta Click and Fix.
Welcome back to City Focus. We have Missy Smith here, the Main Street Coordinator of the City of Valdosta. She's going to talk to us a little bit about Downtown Farm Days and the new season coming up. Welcome, Missy.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Downtown Farm Days has become an event that people really look forward to. Why and when did Valdosta Main Street start this event?
Sure, it actually came out of one of the retreat sessions that City Council and the Mayor has, where they set up a goal for us to develop a program for the public to find out where their food comes from and about healthy eating habits.
Okay. Now, so we're starting our new year, and when can we begin to buy our fruits and vegetables? And how long does our new season last?
Sure. So this year we start on April 8th, and it runs the second and fourth Saturday of the month, April through June. We're skipping July and August because it's miserable hot. And then come back and do September through November.
Okay. And what can we expect in the 2007 season? Any changes from last year? Anything new that farm goers can see?
A whole bunch of different things, actually. We've actually changed the location. So we used to be all the way around the courthouse, and now we're directly behind the courthouse. We're closing Valley Street between Patterson and Ashley. So it's more of a community feel this year. We have also developed a program for nonprofits to come. So we have one nonprofit each week coming and showcasing what they do for the community. We have on the second Saturday, we're having a food presentation. And this time they're going to do smoothies for strawberries because it's strawberry season.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Main Street's always looking for vendors for farm days. But some of your vendors maybe only have fruits and vegetables for part of the season. What advice do we give to that group of people?
We've actually made it easier for them this year. Last year, it was an entire fee for the whole season for the market. Now it is a weekly basis. So you can come for 1 week during that month. You can come for 2 weeks. You could come for 1 month or 2 months, spring or summer. So you've got your blueberry farmers, we'll see how that goes this year, and your peach people and your corn people where they only have a month that's their growing season. So they can fill out an application, come for that month, and be done.
Okay. And for those people in Lowndes County, surrounding areas, who've never been to farm days, what do we say to them to encourage them to come out?
Sure. It is the freshest food you're going to get. The farmers are harvesting their crops either the night before or the day of. Same goes with your food people who are baking and any of your craft people. All that stuff is about as fresh as you're going to find it. You're not finding it in a big box store. It's also a great way to get to know your community. So if you're new to the area, you could bump into neighbors or meet new people, and you're also getting a face-to-face with the people that are growing your food.
Well, is there anything else people need to know about farm days in the 2017 season?
If they're interested in becoming a vendor, they can find our applications on ValdostaMainStreet.com. And if you have a nonprofit and you want to be one of our weekly showcases, they can give us a call at the office at 259-3577.
Awesome. Thank you, Missy. We appreciate you coming out and talking to us about farm days, and we hope we see everybody out at farm days around the courthouse square.
That's right. Thanks.
And we'll be back here on City Focus.
After the Mayor and Council retreat, we sat down with Mayor Gale to discuss the 12 goals they have for the new fiscal year.
We're going to continue to look at our ordinances. The other thing is we recognize how important it is to work with our school systems to better the educational process. And so we're going to meet with the school system and discuss what we can do to help students. We're going to continue to work on public transportation. As you know, Uber started last Friday, and so that was just a beginning. We're going to continue to work towards bringing public transportation at a minimal expense to the taxpayers of Valdosta. 2019 SPLOSH projects. So we had to amend those a little bit. Our money's not coming in as fast as we would like it to. And we're going to try to cut some projects that really won't penalize the citizens of Valdosta, but will still allow us to get things done that we need to do. We want to continue to work with the Valdosta Lowndes Development Authority to enhance economic downtown in the city and the community, and also with the Central Valdosta Downtown Development Authority. We want to continue to help them bring retail trade to the downtown area and offices to the downtown area. Working with the Valdosta Housing Authority bring an upscale, mid-use development that would be of benefit to numerous citizens. We will continue to study our municipal auditorium situation, and I'm sure that municipal auditorium will be on our 2019 splash list. Continue to collaborate with community and regional leaders to work on the advocacy for Moody Air Force Base, which is very important for us. A regional or a countywide T-Splosh starting this year. So we discussed that somewhat, and we're in favor of working with the other counties in our region, 18 counties, to develop a regional T-Splosh and a list of projects that would be beneficial to us as well as the other counties. We want to set up meetings with other governments and authorities to share in an effort to share current activities and establish a future community vision for our community and the common goals for that vision. We want to continue to operate the city in a fiscally responsible manner.
For more information, visit ValdostaCity.com. Nominations are being accepted now through April 24th for the 9th Annual Valdosta Historic Preservation Awards.
May of every year is National Historic Preservation Month, which is sponsored by the National Trust for Historic Preservation. And last year in 2016, they started a campaign called This Place Matters. And in 2017, they decided to continue the This Place Matters theme for National Historic Preservation Month. So what we're doing is finding buildings in our downtown area, in our historic district, and we are putting a This Place Matters sticker, like the one on this window right here.
May is National Historic Preservation Month, and winners will be honored at the May 25th City Council meeting.
Outstanding achievement. Outstanding achievement is for large-scale rehabilitation or restoration projects where, say, a whole building has been restored or rehabilitated. Another category is Distinguished Merit Award, and the Distinguished Merit is for a smaller rehabilitation project or restoration project. Another category, the third category, is the Stewardship Award, and that is for people who have owned and caretaken for historic buildings for a long time. They have maintained the building, they've kept it up, they've loved it, and they have made it where it's available and beautiful to the public for a very long time. Excellence in Compatible New Construction is for buildings that have been built in the historic district that are absolute new construction. There's no historic material there, but that they are wonderful in their design and they fit in with the local historic buildings that are there. And the final one is the Harold Bennett Lifetime Achievement Award, and that is for a person. That's given for a person or a group who have been in historic preservation in Valdosta for many, many years.
For more information, visit ValdostaCity.com/historic-preservation or call 229-259-3563. Michael Penland is the March 2017 Employee of the Month and was recognized at the March 9th City Council meeting. Penland is employed with the Valdosta Fire Department. Earlier this year, he was inside his home when he heard someone screaming outside. He witnessed the neighbor being attacked by a pit bull. Penland placed himself between her and the dog in order to rescue her from being attacked. He was also able to scare the dog away and provide first aid care for the neighbor until EMS arrived. The City of Valdosta congratulates Michael Penland for being named the March 2017 Employee of the Month. On April 22nd, the City of Valdosta, Main Street, and VLPRA presents Outdoor Family Movie Night, celebrating Earth Day and Georgia Cities Week with a free movie to the community. At sundown, moviegoers will enjoy Dr. Seuss's The Lorax on the courthouse lawn. Families are encouraged to bring lawn chairs and blankets. There is no charge for admission and concessions will be available. So gather your friends and family, come downtown, get your popcorn, and enjoy a free movie with the Valdosta community. The City of Valdosta has 15 open seats for appointments for boards, commissions, authorities, and advisory committees. 1 seat for the Community Development Block Grant Advisory Committee, 2 seats for Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful, 3 seats for the Public Art Advisory Committee, 1 seat for the Valdosta Housing Authority. This seat is a resident appointment. 2 seats for the Valdosta Housing Board of Adjustments and Appeals, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Construction Board of Adjustment and Appeals, 2 seats for the Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals, and 1 seat for the Valdosta Tree Commission. Applications can be downloaded at valdostacity.com or contact City Clerk Teresa Bolden at 229-259-3503. And these appointments will be made at the May 11th City Council meeting. The South Georgia Coalition for Employment will host its 2nd annual job fair on Thursday, April 20th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the James H. Rainwater Conference Center. The job fair is a collaboration of the City of Valdosta and several area sponsors that have combined their efforts and resources to help reduce unemployment throughout the region. Valdosta Chief of Police Brian Childress requests that organizations consider hiring people who may have a criminal record but working toward building their lives back. But the event is open to all people seeking employment. To register for this event, call the City of Valdosta Human Resource Department at 229-259-3544.
The City of Valdosta is once again teaming up with the Turner Center for the Arts for the annual People's Choice Photo Contest. Participants can submit up to 5 entries with a limit of 1 per category. This year's categories are It's a Generational Thing, photos of people living life, For Weather or Worse, photos of weather and the season, Be Claus I Love You, for animal lovers, Standing the Test of Time, photos of local architecture, and Stomping Grounds, photos of favorite places. The photos must be taken within the Valdosta city limits. All entries must be hand-delivered to the Turner Center by May 31st. The photos will be displayed in the center's Tillman Gallery starting June 12th, where the public can view and vote for their favorite photos. The winners will be chosen and announced at the reception on July 17th. Winners will be chosen in each of the 5 categories: honorable mention, and overall best in show. For more information, you can contact the Turner Center for the Arts at 229-247-2787 or the city's public information office at 229-259-3548.
The City of Valdosta has 15 open seats for appointments for boards, commissions, authorities, and advisory committees. 1 seat for the Community Development Block Grant Advisory Committee, 2 seats for Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful, 3 seats for the Public Art Advisory Committee, 1 seat for the Valdosta Housing Authority. This seat is a resident appointment. 2 seats for the Valdosta Housing Board of Adjustments and Appeals, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Construction Board of Adjustment and Appeals, 2 seats for the Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation Authority, 1 seat for the Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals, and 1 seat for the Valdosta Tree Commission. Applications can be downloaded at valdostacity.com or contact City Clerk Teresa Bolden at 229-259-3503. Georgia Cities Week is coming. April 23rd through 29th is dedicated to celebrating all of Georgia's cities. The goal is to celebrate community achievement and recognize volunteers and city employees. This year's theme is Georgia Cities in the Mix. Be on the lookout for more information on what events are planned. For more information, you can visit the city's website at valdostacity.com. Now let's take a look at what's taking place in the city in the coming weeks. March 27th, Red Cross Hometown Heroes event. To purchase tickets, email Casey Henderson at casey.henderson@redcross.org. March 27th, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission meeting, 5:30 at the South Lowndes Health District Administrative Office. March 27th, Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful Board meeting, 5:30 at the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. March 28th, Lowndes County Board of Health meeting, 7:30 a.m. at the Lowndes County Health Department. March 28th, Valdosta Lowndes County Conference Center and Tourism Authority meeting, 8 a.m. at the Conference Center. April 3rd, Government 101 Citizens Orientation Program, 5:30 at City Hall. April 3rd, Valdosta Historic Preservation Commission meeting, 5:30 in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. April 4th, Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, 2:30 at the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. April 4th, Valdosta City Council work session, 5:30 in Council Chambers. April 6th, Valdosta City Council meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. April 7th, first Friday at 6 p.m. Enjoy dining and shopping in downtown Valdosta. April 8th, Spring Electronic Recycling event, 9 a.m. at Mathis Auditorium. April 8th, Downtown Valdosta Farm Days, 9 a.m. around historic Lowndes County Courthouse. To stay informed of what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public-information or call Public Information Officer Samantha Matthews at 229-259-3548.
This year, the city is hosting the 9th annual People's Choice Photo Contest. Residents across the city are encouraged to submit in 5 categories, and all photos must be taken within the city limits. All ages and skill levels are urged to compete. The deadline for entry is May 31st, so get out and show the best of Valdosta. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.